This
Vijay, yeah, you
conference
can
will
mute
now be
yourself.
recorded.
So if you have any questions or doubt, right, you can unmute and you can raise queries. Okay, Vijay, meanwhile, can you please go on mute?
Okay.
Okay, can I have a quick round of intro about you and Srinivas, Vijay? So let me understand
Um,
means what's your means expectation and what you are expecting. Yeah.
I'm trying to attend the interviews on Pinfetter tool.
Okay.
So recently I selected an interview.
Okay, for which company?
It's Yuga Solutions.
This conference
Yeah.
will now be
Can
recorded.
you explain this one in this technology? Actually, I
I will
don't.
explain everything. I'll
Okay.
explain everything. Okay. You guys, you can go on mute. Okay. So,
Yeah. Okay.
okay. Hi guys. My name is Munir. So I'll be the trainer. So here, right? Yeah. As we spoke, right? Yeah, we will discuss about the identity and access management. Okay. To be precise, this ping federate and ping access. That's what we are going to provide training. Okay. So this comes under access management. So when we start the session, right? I know means why I have asked about your background, right? Means if I know about your background, right, then I can know means where to start and then how to start. Okay, based on your level of experience and all. Okay, means from my understanding for you both guys, right? Yeah, I need to start from basics like what is identity management, what is access management, and how they both are related. So that's okay. We have to start over there. Okay, and means here we are saying right identity and access management, but apart from this, right, we will cover few additional topics like LDAP. Okay, we'll discuss about the LDAP. So where this LDAP comes between this identity and access management, we'll discuss about those things. And also then we'll slightly jump into the access management. Okay, what is authentication and what is authorization and what is single sign-on and what are the different types of single sign-on we have in real time and how means for those different types of SS4, right, what is our approach and all. So what are the means how you can protect the modern day applications like mobile apps or web applications or some legacy web applications. Yeah, we'll discuss all these things. So here, right, two things. Okay, one is we'll learn two things. One about the basics and core of the identity and access management, and the other thing is about the tool. Okay, so in market, right, we have multiple tools. Okay, to achieve this identity and access management. Okay, Ping Federate and Ping Access is one of such kind tool. Okay, which is lightweight and it is easy to install and easy to learn. Okay, if you learn one tool right, okay, you have to learn two things. So first you have to learn about the basics. Okay, what is access management, what is identity management, what is about SSO and all. So the other part is to learn about the tool. Okay, how by using the Ping Federate, how we are going to achieve this identity and access means SSO solutions. That is the other part which we are going to train. So my suggestion, right, if you understand the basics and if you learn one tool, right, then it is a cakewalk for you to learn about the other tools also. Means in market, means for now currently the competition for this Ping Federate. Uh, Vijay, can you please go on mute, please? All right. Okay. For now, in as at present in market rate competitors for this identity in this Ping Federate and Ping Access, we have the Okta and ForgeRock. Okay. So where when compared to ForgeRock and Okta, where Ping Federate, right, it scores, right, it has both the cloud and on-premise one. Whereas if you take Okta, it's and ForgeRock, they are only the cloud-based apps. Okay, to get license and all developer accounts and to onboard custom applications, it is a bit tricky over there. Okay, even okay, if you go straightly to Okta, right, the implementation part is easy. Okay, whereas in Ping Federate, right, it is somewhat hard. And if you learn this tool, right, then to know about the other tool set, it is very easy. Okay, two things. Okay, the part, right, how we are going to segregate, right, how we are going to start with, right. First, we'll see about the we'll do with the basics and all. Okay, then after a few sessions, we'll go with the installation. We'll do the lab setup. Means once we then we'll directly jump into the topics. Okay, daily we'll start SAML. Okay, SAML topics, then OAuth OpenID, then we'll go with the WSS, so where we use ping access. And in between, right, yeah, we'll see about multi-factor authentication, how it's like SMS, OTP, and email OTP. We will see all those kind of authentication mechanisms. So here, right, it's kind of 20% theory and 80% practical sessions. So we'll try to cover almost all the real-time scenarios. Means almost all in the sense, yeah. Means whatever I have experience in my learnings of this identity and access management tool, right, I'll try to implement everything in these training sessions. It's mainly it's 80% it's practical based only sessions. All the sessions are practical based session. First few sessions, right, we'll have some theory first about the basics and all, where we will go through different PPTs and everything. So let me share my screen. Okay, so meanwhile, if you have any questions, it's open for you. Any questions, guys? So I told you, right, this okay. Later we'll once we completed this training, right, we'll provide the interview questions and all. So once we completed the session, right, we'll have some revision session also. So how it will be look like, I will share the means after completion of the course, I will share the all the interview questions. So mostly you'll get the questions from that document only. Okay, and so I'll ask means okay, you guys have to go on through all those questions. Once you've gone through, right, then means you can come to me like for the doubts and all queries and all. Okay, so while doing the sessions also, right, everything okay, whenever we are seeing any topic, right, I will also explain how interviewers can twist that part and all, how they can twist the question, how in multiple ways, how for the same, okay, we'll have the same answers, but the question, right, it will be they can ask in multiple ways. Okay, we'll discuss all those scenarios also. Means it's everything, right, it's on interview based only. Okay, since you guys are looking for a change, right? Yeah, it's mainly on interview based. Okay, so few batches, right? For me, they are already in job, but for their project, right, they used to come for to learn the tool. Okay, they for them, right, the approach is different. Okay, but for you guys, the approach is like this. Okay, we'll entirely concentrate on the from the interview perspective. So if you okay here, right, we'll learn about the two tools. Like one is Ping Federate and one is Ping Access. So if these both tools are related, interrelated. So Ping Federate, right, we'll use especially for the SAML and OAuth applications, whereas Ping Access we'll use for the WSS4 applications. And Ping Access is entirely dependent on Ping Federate. Okay. So why means all the Ping Access application, right, onboarding which we are doing, right, everything the authentication will be happen in Ping Federate only. Okay, Ping Federate is the core. Okay, so where okay, if anyone tells like if you ask me whether I can go with Ping Federate or Ping Access, so Ping Federate is the core. Okay, you have to first learn about the Ping Federate, then only we can understand about the Ping Access. You cannot learn about Ping Access alone. Okay, without knowing about Ping Federate. So that's one thing why. And yeah, why we need Ping Federate, as I told earlier, this is a modern tool. Means previously we have some legacy tools like Oracle Access Manager and SiteMinder now, which are a little bit heavy and all. And now most of the companies, right, they are migrating to these new tools. Okay, new to as I said earlier, that we have three tools which are having almost all equal market share in the market. Okay, like Okta, Ping Federate, and ForgeRock. So the advantage over Ping Federate means over Okta and ForgeRock for Ping Federate, right? Yeah, it has both on-premise and cloud based one, whereas the other two are they are all entirely cloud based. Okay, yeah. Now, yeah, as these are the some customers which are already using Ping Federate tool. Okay, means coming to my experience, right? I used to work as a consultant for Ping Federate. Okay, means I'm working as a freelance consultant. So I used to interact with these kind of companies. Okay, like so far I have interacted with the American Airlines and a few Alaska Airlines. So means my area is mostly with the airlines companies. So I have worked with those companies also. Means I'm a contractor for Pink Federate. Means so we how this one, right? Okay, these companies that they used to, whenever they have any issues with the Ping tool, right? They used to raise tickets and all. So means Ping, right? They hired us and we work as on a contract basis. So Ping Federate, who should learn, right? Okay. So this is tool, right? We can even I could suggest to who people who doesn't have any knowledge on any this identity and access management background. So in real time, right? If you ask any person who came out of college, right? Mostly people this they wanted to learn about any programming language like Java or .NET or C sharp. Okay, but thing, right? Most of the people they don't know about these technologies. Why these technologies? I'll always suggest, right? These are niche technologies and all. Why in market, right? You don't find these people with these technologies much. Okay, and these tools are compared to those programming languages. It is relevant. Is easy. Okay, here also we'll do coding. Okay, but why means how I can say, right? Ping, right? They have provided out of the box solutions for almost all use cases. Okay, but still, right? Organization to organization, the use case definitely will be different. Okay, so obviously we have to go for the custom solutions. So we have to build. So Ping, right? They have provided the SDKs and all. We have to, okay. So by using those SDKs, right, we can build our custom solutions. So we can build almost all the Ping components and all. So we can also take a look on those how to build those custom components, how to deploy inside the Ping Federate. So we'll go through some sample use cases, and we can also go through that one. So, but for basics, right? Yeah, means there is no harm if you learn about the if you say like out of you have know about only the out of the box Ping solutions. And all. Means most of the companies, right? They are okay with out of the box solutions. Okay, in my case, right, the first 3 years I have worked completely on out of the box. From past 1 year only, I'm working on the custom solutions. So if you have any identity and access management background, that's an added advantage. If not, that's also fine. Yeah, we anyway we'll start from basics. So prerequisites, yeah, okay. These topics, right? Yeah, on a high level, this is the course content. Like we'll say about identity and access management and what are the different types of SSO, what is identity management and what is access management, and coming to then we'll study all our course, right? It is come entirely under access management. So inside access management, what is authentication, what is authorization, and what are the different types of SSO we can achieve, like using this WAR2 protocol, using the SAML, and we have the third one where WebSSO, where we use the ping access, this complete module. Okay, and here also we'll see about the Ping Federate tool, administrative UI, and about the security tokens and multi-factor authentications, and how you. Okay, here two things. One is the application onboarding, and another one is the authentication and authorization mechanisms. So in real time, right? Whenever you join any organization where you have already Ping set up, right? So you'll see already existing authentication policies, authorization policies, everything over there. Okay, but in those cases, right, all your job is you have to onboard the application. Onboard the application means so means web application teams, right, they used to reach out to you, and your job is to protect that application. Okay, that's the only case. But this training, right? But in those cases, right, you may not know about okay what is happening in the background, how that application, whenever you hit that application, right, how you are getting that login page, okay, how it is doing the authorization and all. You may not know about those things, but here, right, we'll concentrate more on this other part, back end part. Okay, how to write the authentication mechanism, how to write the authorization, what are the different types of use cases, different means most common use cases with authentication and authorization. Okay, whereas the application onboarding is that is pretty much simple. If you onboard one or two application, right, all will follow the same pattern. I can say 95% of the applications you in your real time, right, you will onboard in the same way. Whether you take it SAML connections or OAuth connections or ping access connections, the onboarding approach is same. Okay, all SAML connections they follow the same approach. All OAuth applications they follow the same approach. All ping access applications they follow the same approach. Okay, that means don't stick with onboarding. Why means onboarding is an easy job. Okay, if you onboard one or two applications, you have to follow the same procedure. You have to learn about the back end. Okay, what is happening at the back. Okay, like how this authentication, how the login page is triggering, how the multi-factor authentication triggering for me, how the token is generating. Okay, how I can decrypt the token. Okay, how I can see the contents of the tokens. Okay, how I encrypt the SAML, how all these things you have to learn. So, and about the another thing, right, how you, okay, whenever you got any fresh installation, right, how you can do a fresh installation of ping federate, how you can what are the different modes of ping federate installation. So how you can do a cluster installation, which is very very important topic. And the other thing, right, version upgrades. So ping, right, they are keep on means every year they used to release one version. Okay, and every quarter they used to release an intermediate version. Like currently, last year we have stable version 9. Okay, and we have 9.2, 9.3, like that, 9.3.3. Now they are current version which almost all companies they're using is 10.3, but they have plans already within a few days, right, they will release version 11. Okay, so whenever any new version comes, right, means we have to upgrade it. Okay, that's as per the management different decision, we have to upgrade. So how you are going to upgrade without disturbing the already existing configurations? How will you upgrade the your ping federate version, which is very very important. It will come. Okay, so whenever you are in any organization, right, there will be how the ping federate tool, it will be scattered, right, teams which will, they will be scattered, right, it will be like this. Okay, one is the development team, right, they used to means create all the custom solutions if you have. If not, they used to create the authentication policies, authorization policies. Okay, and okay, then we have the admin group or development group. So these guys, right, they used to onboard the applications and all. Okay, in the dev environment and the pre-prod environments. And another one is the support group. So this support group, right, they used to once the application went into the production, right, uh, these are the production support group. Okay, and also usually these are the guys who will do the deployments and everything, whatever things you have implemented in the pre-prod, right, production team only, this operations team only, they will deploy in the production. Okay, if you are working on a production support, right, you have to learn about in and out of the ping federate. Okay, so why means if in case if you get any issues, right, you have to just see the logs. Okay, you have to know where to check the logs. Okay, how to troubleshoot the issue and how to find which kind of SSO solution. So you have to learn about this support. Okay, even though the support job is cool, right, but whenever you got an issue, right, you have to be in a such a position, means to check all these things. But as I told, right, between these three areas you have one intermediate guy, right, that who will onboard the applications, right. So my suggestion is don't stick with that position, because you won't learn much. Okay, onboarding is any fresher can do. If you see one or two application, right, any fresher can do that job. Okay, I'll always suggest to go with how to create the components. And also, if you know about how to create the components, right, then the other two jobs is cakewalk for you. Okay, means you definitely, right, if you know how to do create any components, right, obviously you must know how to troubleshoot them also. That's why. Okay, coming to the ping access, how here also we'll see how which type of applications will onboard in ping access and what are the depth. We'll go through while onboarding one application, right? We'll go through all these things like what is ping access agent, what is a reverse proxy, and what is virtual host, what is web session, and everything. What is identity mapping? All these things that we'll cover. So and how to write authentication rules, authorization rules, and what are different types of rules, SSL certificates. I mean, how to secure your connection by using SSL certificates, and what is self-signed certificate, what is a third-party signed certificate. Everything we'll see about those. So also we'll go through about the logs, troubleshooting, how to troubleshoot different types of application and everything. So why we sign, right? Yes. So we won't end this relation during the for the course of the period only. So we'll continue our relation even after once we you guys have entered any job or when you guys are looking for any change, right? We'll provide the suggestions and we'll provide the material also, end-to-end material. So that's how we'll do. Uh, so the support means we have trained. Through vSign multiple people and still those guys are in touch with us. Like yeah, you guys will see means why we maintain good relations with even though once after we completion of the course. So any questions, guys? Guys, please open up. If you have any queries, you can ask me now. Vijay Srinivas, and we could see another user.
After the training, will you help at the resume preparation, all those things? Anything?
Yeah, we will help on those things. Yes, resume and all we can. So I can share my own resume. Yeah, you can use that one.
Okay. From your side, we send, they will help.
See, it's both. Okay,
Okay.
Visain
Yeah.
and myself, we are not different. Okay,
Yeah. Okay. Sir.
okay. Vijay and user, you have any question?
Yeah, no, there is no doubt. No questions.
Okay. Oh, thank you. You could see another user. Gautam, I think we don't have any questions from participants and all. Guys, if you have any questions, right, reach out to Gautam. Okay, he will get in touch with you. Okay. Mm,
Okay.
okay, Gautam. Gautam, are you there? Okay, guys. Okay, I'm just concluding this session. Okay, if you guys don't have any questions, right? Okay, thanks, guys. Thank you for your time.
Okay,
Okay,
thank
reach
you.
out to Gautam. Yeah, reach out to Gautam if for any further queries and all. So yeah, he may.
Thank you.
Yeah, he'll make arrangements to connect with us. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you. Bye.